Hi, this is Dave from Clever Rain Technologies. In this video, we'll be taking a deeper look at the Analytics tab. The Analytics tab is located between the Rules and the Store tab on the top line at your admin panel. So log into admin panel and jump over to the Analytics tab, and you'll see there are three main areas on the Analytics home page. There are the Monitored Visitor Summary, the Droplet Summary, and the Rules Summary. So let's take a quick look at each of those. The Monitored Visitor Summary gives you an indication of how many visitors are at your site day over day. As you know, Droplet is monitoring the visitors on your site and then determining when to engage those visitors based on how you want to engage them with droplets and by the rules that you define. Next, we'll take a look at the Droplet Summary. Now, the Droplet Summary shows you how many droplets are available to you. In this case, this is a gold account. It has 150,000 droplets available to it. And this is the usage from August 15th through September 28th, which is today. There's two pieces here that you'll want to be aware of. One is the number of droplets that have presented. So this says that 306 droplets have been presented over this time period, and of those presented droplets, of those 306, 178 of those were fulfilled. What that means is that when Droplet presents out to a visitor, let's say they present a form out, that would mean that if you were only presenting forms, that 178 people that were presented forms actually filled the form out and hit submit. From this location in the Droplet Summary, you can also hop over and purchase more droplets if you need them at the Droplet store. So this gives you an indication across this top line of how you're doing relative to the number of droplets and how far you are along in your subscription that month. Over on the far right, you'll find the Rules Summary, and the Rules Summary shows you how many times a specific rule is firing as visitors are entering your site. So you'll see that in this particular case, the Hawaii trip is our busiest rule, and the next busiest rule is the Samsung Tablet 7% trip, followed by the Droplet video and so on. And that's because we primarily use these three rules in our demonstrations. What the Rules Summary shows you effectively is how are people finding your site and how are rules triggering. So you can set a rule up to not do anything, to not actually generate a droplet, and have the ability to monitor how those visitors are progressing through your site to optimize your rules. We also have, within the context of analytics, some fixed reports, and I want to go over each of these. The first one we call the sales report. So if you are integrated in with an e-commerce platform, then you have the opportunity to track specific sales to the generation of a droplet. And this specific report will show you the amount of money that's being generated, or how many sales are being generated as a function of droplets being presented. The form report is a report that tracks all of the data that's being entered by users on specific forms. So with this report, you can effectively see all of the data that's associated with, in this case, the Hawaii trip form, or any forms that you have presenting to your visitors. The rule usage report is very similar to that rule summary that you saw earlier. It's showing the total number of rules that are being executed and how often those are happening. And lastly, the visitor report is similar data to that Monitored Visitor Summary, in that it's showing how many visitors are visiting on each day, how many offers are being issued, if you have sales associated with them, and that type of thing, minimum time on site. So hopefully that you can utilize these to monitor and measure how your engagements are behaving. And if you're looking for additional reports, please feel free to contact us at support@cleverrain.com. Thank you very much.